Hi, it's Matt with the Linda Maguire Team, back for our monthly market update. So today we're going to be taking a look at the February numbers for Burlington and Oakville, and we got a lot to cover, so let's get right into it. So jumping right in, taking a look at the sales or number of sales in Burlington and Oakville. These numbers were pretty comparable. This was up about 28% in Burlington from 2020 to 2021 of February, and 29% in Oakville. So what this tells us is that, homes are selling, 30% more homes are selling this year compared to last in February. And it also tells us that our demand is up 30% compared to last year. And we've been talking about this a lot, that we have high demand and low levels of supply, and that's what's been causing this strong seller's market, and it is still in full effect. So taking a look at our supply, or our new listings hitting the market, this is up compared to last year. So in Burlington, it's up 15%, and in Oakville, it's up 24%. So, it's good. We're seeing new listings hitting the market at a faster pace than last year. And although you may think, oh, that's great, it's helping our active listings or our supply come up, the problem is sales activity is at a higher rate than new listings. And what that means is homes are selling faster than they can hit the market. So another way to look at it is, in February, if we had 10 more new listings than we did last year, you might think, great, we have 10 more listings. But if 20 more homes sold this year than last year, your active listings or your supply has actually gone down 10 homes, for that example's sake. So that's what we're experiencing right now. Homes are hitting the market, faster than they were last year, but they're selling even faster. And, until those numbers start to come closer together and new listings surpasses the sales activity, we are seeing, a decline and a low level of supply. So taking a look at that supply or active listings, this number is down in Burlington and Oakville, both 44% February 2021 compared to February of last year. So that means that we have almost 50% of the inventory than we did at this time last year, and demand is up 30%. So, you can see why it's such a strong seller's market just looking at those numbers alone. And we're also going to take a look at this chart really quickly. So this shows active listings for 2019, 2020, and the start of 2021. So the blue lines are 2019. That's a pretty typical year. You see the listings peak into the spring and summer, and start to taper off as you get to the colder months of November and December. The green is last year, 2020, and pretty similar at the start, except in March, April, May, we had the pandemic hit, in early March. So we didn't see that influx of supply in the spring like we normally do. And that's kind of where the lack of inventory started. That, combined with the pent-up demand we had from kind of halting for a couple months, is what started this strong seller's market originally. And then in the yellow is this year's listings, 2021. And you can see just how dramatic it is when you look at a chart like this, down 44% compared to last year, but almost a third of the listings that we had 2 years ago. And sales activity is up from that 2 years ago as well. So, the good news is we should see these lines start to follow more of that blue trend as they go up into the spring, into the summer, because we don't have, fingers crossed, a new pandemic hitting us in March and April. So we should see new listings start to skyrocket as it gets warmer out, hopefully, because that will start to bring the market more into balance. And all of this, the effect it has is increased prices. So in Burlington, prices were up 27% from February 2020 to 2019, and in Oakville, pretty similar at 24%. So, we're still seeing an extremely competitive market out there, an extremely strong seller's market. And I think for the remainder of this year, it is going to be a very competitive market. It's going to be a seller's market. Something like this, to change this market back to more balance, takes time. So that's everything for today. In the future, we're going to look at more graphics like that, because I think it's good to put it in a perspective a few years, because I know we throw a lot of numbers at you every month here. So we'll take a look at that, and that's it for today. If you have any questions, let us know. We're happy to help and have a more deep dive into this, but hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.